What's up, you guys? It's Mia and I'm back with another video, as you guys can see. But before I get into the video, please be sure to subscribe. Come on now, join the family so you can learn something, especially if you want to save little monions, okay? Speaking of saving monions, y'all, my giveaway is gonna pop off pretty soon, okay? Because I did hit my 1,000 subscribers. Thank y'all so freaking much, and I love y'all so much for that. And I promise y'all I'm gonna come through on this giveaway, okay? Now, what I'm gonna be giving away, just giving away a few things, okay? Just letting y'all know. I am going to be giving away a polygel kit. Yes, just like the one I use in this video and my previous videos when it comes to my polygel toes. I am going to be giving away a kit just like that one. Okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to the video. I will leave it linked in the description below so you can see what I'm talking about. And I'm going to be giving away a small drill, okay? All right, and I might add a little drill bit or two in there just to help y'all out. But yes, that's all I wanted to talk about. But as for now, please enjoy the video. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, enjoy. Let me get that introduction. We on the long road to sell. Now, early in the video, what y'all seen me spraying with was alcohol. That's to make sure my toes are clean, disinfected. You'll be surprised how many people will show up with dirty feet. You don't want to do dirty feet. And again, when you're applying enhancements, do not, and I repeat, do not do the wet part of your pedicure first. Don't do that. Okay, because your nails are going to soak up that moisture, and we don't want that. That's going to cause fungus. Yes, even with gel polish, I've seen it. So avoid doing the soaking part first. Do your enhancement first, okay? Now, as y'all can see, or also what y'all saw earlier in the video, y'all, my toes were looking crazy, and even now as we speak, them things look horrible. But guess what? I'm going to take y'all on a journey to show y'all how I'm going to do my feet again. Because yes, practice makes perfect. And the more y'all practice, the more perfect y'all going to get. And we can do it together. Okay? Now, for that little drill bit, the little mandrel bit, I love that thing. Okay? Because it's so small and it's so handy. And it gets in all of the ridges and the grooves perfectly. But yes, I already prepped my nail. I already pushed my cuticle back, filed everything down like I needed to. When I took off the rest of the old enhancement, I was using my 5-in-1 drill bit. I got it off of Amazon, okay? And right here, that is the same color polygel that I used before from Model Ones. And I actually really do like the brand so far. And it's pretty inexpensive. So yeah, I will urge and encourage you guys to try it out. Don't be afraid. I can understand that acrylic and monomer can be challenging. A lot of people just don't like the smell either. So, and not only that, acrylic can be harsher on the toes. And what I do like about polygel, it gives a hardness of acrylic, but the flexibility of a gel. So it makes it a lot safer for your toes. And I think I'm going to incorporate it at my salon. So, yeah. Now, again, this video is just like a little anniversary for my big video that I did last year, my polygel toes. Again, it's going to be linked in the description below if you want to see that video, okay? But yeah, I like this angle. It was a little easier shooting this angle. So, and with polygel, it's so, to me, it's not that hard. It's not that much of a learning curve. Not too much, especially after you get used to it. Now, what I want to really get into is doing polygel on the nails, y'all. So, I think we're going to come together and make some videos with that. What y'all think? Drop down below what y'all think. that big toe? Y'all see how it's coming together? Look at that. Voila, magic. Look at it. Take your time. Don't rush. Remember, you can always add. I mean, you can take off too, but always add as little product first and work it. Work with that little product first, especially just to make yourself more comfortable. Don't buy them more than you can chew, honey. Y'all, I will say this. What I've learned is that with toe enhancements, what make them look so good is the sharpness of like the square look. That makes it look so freaking good. And I think that's why we are all obsessed right now with toe enhancements. But anyway, y'all see this little bitty toe, okay? And then think about it. This is next to the big one. God, what was you doing when you made my toes? But you know, I ain't gonna complain because some people ain't got no feet. So Lord forgive me. But you know what I'm saying. Look at that. That's a little toe. Alright? Back was hurting real bad. I know somebody talked about me saying I was catfishing. I mean, it's the truth. And I don't think nothing wrong with that at all. It ain't like we out here just, hiding everything. I'm just adding a little pinky toe, Adding a little pinky toenail because the Lord decided not to give me one. What can I do about that? Nothing. But now I can. Back then I couldn't do nothing. You ever been to the salon and they just put like a dot of polish on your pinky toenail and they look at you like, yeah, that should be it. That's good. Girl, no. And then now everybody obsessed with white polish in general. Oh my God, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of white toes, okay? It's other colors in the rainbow. The Lord didn't make eyeballs for us to only be looking at white toes. Please choose pink, red, orange, yellow, green. Something. Now, my favorite part of this whole thing is shaping. I love shaping my toes. I absolutely love shaping my toes. I love just shaping in general, being honest. Now, if I sound a little heavy and a little slower, it's because I went and ate some food. Not the good kind, not the healthy kind, the big back kind. But anyway, we're going to keep it moving, okay? Y'all see how, I have a really thin, like, hand filer. And that is because of the fact that in order to get in between them creases of that little bitty toe that y'all see these little bitty toes? That big old, you see that big white hand filer, nail filer, is not going to get in between the creases like I need. It's going to make that, it's going to make the edges sharp and crispy, but it's not going to get the edges like the seams on the sides. It's not going to do that. I hope y'all can hear me. Honey, I'm over here using regular terms like seams and sides and edges. Baby, these are side walls. What's wrong with me? Let me act like I got my education. Yes, I am licensed. Anyway, neither here nor there. As y'all can see, I already filed everything. It's all shaped how I want it to be. And now I'm taking my 5-in-1 and sealing. You have to seal your cuticle area, okay? Reason being is because of the fact that when you take showers, a lot of y'all, I be seeing a lot of folks don't dry their feet. A lot of people don't dry their feet. I bet y'all like, how you know? People come to me to get their feet done. Some people have certain things on their feet. Some people just don't even take care of their feet at all, baby. Some people come in there with some Jurassic Park type stuff, but that's neither here nor there. That's why they come to me so I can fix it. And I'm going to do that. But either way, As you can see, that 5-in-1, make sure you seal your cuticle. Seal your cuticle area. Make sure your side walls are sealed because of the fact that when moisture gets under there, if it's not sealed, guess what loves a dark, moist, warm place? I know a man do, but I'm not talking about no man. I'm talking about fungus. I mean, man and fungus about the same. Anyway, I'm just joking. Little jokey joke. Calm down. Anyway, again, please just make sure you seal the necessary areas. Now, when you look at my big toe, right, you see the front of it, and I'm buffing. Gotta buff really good. Make sure your surface is smooth so when you go to do your nail art, everything's fine. But anyway, you see right in front of my big toe, if you're looking, okay, I filed under there, of course, to clean up any excess and to make sure there's nothing, like no bulk or anything under the nail. Okay, if you see something that's not polygel, that's my hyponychium, because I like my toenails very short, because it's gonna be a while before I do them again, being for real, because I'm lazy. Now, if you want to know what I was using when I wiped my toes off, I was using the Young Nails Swipe. I love that stuff. I love that stuff down, honey. It cleans everything up with my lint-free wipes. Gets it done, okay? Anyway, I know I was just talking real bad about white gel polish. Yeah, I'm going to use it because it's cute. At the end of the day, it's cute. Sorry. But do I want to do it on people? No, I don't want to do it on people. Well, I'll just say this. I don't really care for like the toes like to be completely white. I love French tips on toes. They make your toes look so cute. I promise you, if you have like some of the most raggediest, if that's a word, feet, go get a French tip set. I promise you, you'll be like, wow, my feet kind of look cute, girl. You onto something. Yeah, I know. I know. Get the white French tips. That's the only thing that I'm putting on my feet or hands for that matter when it comes to like white polish. If I'm doing like an actual style. I only care for French tips on the toes, like white French tips if you're going to use white. But that's just my personal opinion. I decided to spare y'all the trouble of seeing me do both of my feet for real. Because, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. When I'm going to do on one foot, I'm going to do on the other. At least this time. Because I know some feet be different. But today, I'm just doing cute, what regular people would call simple. Because we all know French tips are not simple. Okay? For nail techs, when people say simple, they pull out some of the most intricate stuff. And it looks like a simple design, but it's not simple to do. Anyway, I decided I'm just going to use the white French tips and my personal favorite, a gem cluster. A gem cluster, that's what I call them. That's when you put different little crystals, probably some pearls, little diamonds, flowers, whatever. That's what I decided to use on my feet this time. And I really did like how they turned out. I want to say something about this Macart gem glue, the crystal glue. It's a gel, of course. But when I say I have not had any issues using this, and I wish I would have found it sooner, honestly. I was over here trying to use, what is it, the Zule stuff. It dries really quickly, and it's a really good, don't get me wrong, but it dried too quick and the bottle would dry out. And then she came out and was saying, oh, you have to put it in the refrigerator. I ain't finna do all that. I'm being for real. I'm not finna do all that. I'm not putting nothing in the refrigerator. Sorry. So I just had to find another option, and I'm glad I did. Now, will I go back to using some of her stuff for some designs? I might. But I haven't really had the need to. But still, check out Zule's site. I like her. She got all the cute stuff. Okay, yeah, so this is the finished product. I got my cute little French tips. See, they working, they vibing. And my little gem cluster. That is actually my go-to when I don't know what to do with my feet. But yeah, this is how it turned out. And the top coat I use is the IBD Intense Seal, and it works so good, y'all. So try it out. Anyway, see you guys in the next video, and I will be announcing my giveaway requirements. So see you guys next time. Bye. Wonder why your girl always